Well, what seems weird about it to you?
I just feel like it feels a bit weak, I guess, is what I guess it comes down to for me.
Okay.
That is an upside down owl right there. Sorry, just
And bat, that's just a normal part of his flight pattern. You just go upside down once in a while.
That's not right though. He's a bat rider. Now what is he? Owl rider? Come on, guys.
Does he have a? Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I get you. What is this, Harry Potter? God, hopefully not. The bounty pick, they basically, because their lanes are weak and they have like a late game carry, they need something that can stabilize, that can be early, and ideally something that's good at laning. And bounty is pretty good at harassing, getting some kills.
I was right, Purge.
What?
Look who's going mid.
Is it Bat Rider?
Look who's going mid.
Oh, the Chris Luck bounty. Okay.
I told you, I messaged him during this draft and I go, is that going to be a Chris Luck mid? Is he going to do this again? And you were like, no, probably not. Ugh. Score one for Moxie.
You got it. One good thing about this is that Bounty Hunter is way higher armor than Doom does, so trading hits with Monkey King is going to feel way less bad. Then Doom will play off lane, which is going to be against Undying and Terrorblade. I like this. Pretty straightforward lane swap if you know about Chris Luck's history. So yeah, looks decent. Are they going to get stomped in the safe lane though? That's a real question.
That is
Will
a
Bat
big
Rider
question.
be too strong?
And again, it's a Monkeys Forever Bat Rider. This is his hero. I think Monkeys Forever, and that is the first hero that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of cool, though. I like what they do recently. If they don't ban out Bat, they usually pick it up on the side of Zoomers because of the fact that, both Gunner and Monkeys will play it. So it's a flex pick on this team in particular, which isn't something that you typically see. Man, Gunner's having a good time over there. He's just shape-changing into everything.
Yep. All right, he's winning. It's like 12 gold more than anybody else has right now. Bunch of suckers. Fissure blocked that to anticipate the aggressive move. That was a nice little move there by our Earthshaker. And that is a 2-for-2 bounty, so normal stuff, basically.
Yeah, Schofield will probably be very active early on. Man, remember yesterday when was it yesterday or the day before that? Probably the day before that or more because we didn't have ESL yesterday. But Schofield getting the Echo Slam in the mid lane against the Terrorblade and just solo killing him. What a moment.
Really sick.
I wonder if we'll see one of those again.
He played really good the other day, that's for sure. Gonna go for Nuke there to guarantee, or Boundless Strike that is, to guarantee that he gets that range creep last hit. It's one nice advantage that Bounty has, is that he gets those range creep guarantees with just a simple Janata slap. Doom is out of regen already, interestingly. Having a rough one.
Well, he's got some tangos and whatnot, but definitely struggling against that first meta. Ocean's Rubik has been such a treat to watch. It'll be interesting to see how he does this game with the Echo Slam available to steal the Doom. Lots of good stuff. Freezing Field, very easy to take.
It is, yeah. Yeah, that could be a good ability to snag. I don't know if CM's going to get a chance to cast Freezing Field long enough before she dies for him to even steal it, so I don't know. We'll see about that one, but almost getting the 4-hit. It's going to lose him some denies, actually. That was kind of a big moment to get a triple hit there by Gunner. Max and Janata first. Rotations from Bounty Hunter could be pretty effective this game. It's going to have a lot of physical damage. It's not going to be great against TV, I suppose, but apparently Terrorblade is good, guys. 82% win rate.
I remember like a couple weeks ago when I was casting another tournament, he just started to get like really, really popular again. We were trying to figure out why, because it seemed to fail in almost every match that we were watching, unfortunately. But it's making a lot more sense now that we've had a couple weeks to witness the power of it.
But can it defeat the power of Spectre is the real question.
I don't know. What is Terrorblade? Do you know?
What kind of a question are you asking? His win rate?
I'm asking. No. What is
what is
the lore
Slack's lore question? I knew it. Another Slack's lore question.
I want to know because you've got a spooky ghost that.
I just haven't done the lore research in the last couple days since we last talked. Normally I do it like every 48 hours, but I just slacked this time. I'm sorry.
I'm so disappointed in you, Purge. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
I'm just trying to figure out who wins out in the battle of, you know, lore-wise, but
Okay.
I feel like Spectre would, right?
I think Spectre's lore is very not clear.
Isn't... God, I am turning
That's
into
all I know.
slacks. Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh,
I
no.
keep telling you. I'll keep saying it. But
No.
so far, the CM Spectre seems pretty fine. He rushed boots pretty quick here. He has a magic stick at the start of the game. CM's done an okay job pressuring and zoning the Rubik. And if they do try to kill Spectre, you drop the Nova, and Spectre just runs away at pretty high movement speed. So I think that's one nice advantage. Because normally, like, the benefit of slows over stuns is that the amount of disable that they do is technically higher because it slows you for longer. Like, a stun is usually like 1 second, 1.5 seconds, but like a 5-second slow from CM, good luck catching somebody that's also boosted with daggers. So not only are they going to feel a little bit safer for the laning stage with CM, but it's also going to be fine trading with Rubik, and then it's going to power all the mana pools for all the other cores in the game. That's going to help them a lot.
It is. She's come so prepared with all of this mana region. My goodness.
She's dead.
Whisper?
That was some
Friend.
insane shit from Stinger, basically.
What happened?
He Nova'd to get the last hit, then he came forward to pressure Ocean, but he had a clarity going, so Rubik decided to turn and hit him. Then he used Fade Bolt, and then all of a sudden he had no HP left, and he's like, oh, this is a bad idea. It seemed like a very poor choice for the Crystal Maiden.
Well, considering that she's dead, yeah, I would say that was a poor choice. These things happen. And honestly, as a Crystal Maiden player myself, I'm surprised that it took that long for her to be murdered. But 5-minute runes are coming up. You can see people getting into position. Schofield trying to make sure that they keep it. And that's a nice gank over to the mid lane. We talked about it, the slow, the frostbite, the fissure. He ducks a little bit of this, but oh, he's almost made it out, but just not able to get through that little narrow corridor.
And that's what he did. He's like, I need to gank mid at 5 minutes, so I need to feed right now. And that's what he did. He fed, TP'd to the tier 2 mid, wrapped around with Earthshaker's help. And Gunnar did a great job delaying that as long as possible, dodging the fissure damage, the big nuke, but a big kill in the mid lane. It's going to put Bounty a little bit closer to 6.
No, can they turn this around? Are they going to get a kill on monkeys?
Really
Quite sure.
close.
I don't think they want to dive this. He's got the bottle up. There's a lot of damage being placed over onto Hector.
Really
buy
is.
him a bit more time. Keep him alive. Pops the wand, or the stick, rather. Go back in. I think you just have to... Oh, Monkey King, though. Gunnar making his own rotation. Should be able to clean up on Crystal Maiden.
What's the opposite of regicide?
Very simple kill. But CM's Novas have been quite useful here. It seems quite clear. Like, all this nuke and slow, it actually just limits what back can do.
And it's very rare that I get to see a Crystal Maiden do so well within the lane.
Look, Moxie, I wasn't going to say anything, but you got to stop blasting yourself with these comments here.
Oh,
Never
feels bad.
You're like, wow, I've never seen a Crystal Maiden not feed. I play Crystal Maiden all the time.
I have done some great things with Crystal Maiden, thank you. Some great things. We've only
But
played
not-
one game together when I'm playing Crystal Maiden Purge. All right, and I was I was a little intimidated, I won't lie. Now we just have to play more games of Dota together. See what you've done.
Okay. Guess so. You gotta prove me wrong. It's not gonna be easy though, because then by playing with me, you're raising the MMR above what you're normally playing against, and you're more likely to have a rough game. You know, so it's like.
All right, keep flaming me, Purge. Thanks. That's great.
No, that's
Real
not
good.
a flame. All I said was my MMR is high, and then you're just gonna make it hard for you to do well in games that I'm playing in.
Oh,
Also. That's all.
Hector taking a bath on the Firefly, and that's another kill here going over for Gunnar.
Now, if you want to play solo queue, I'll spectate your games, and sure, you'll have some good matches. But
I wish you could see me. I'm just shaking my head right now.
yeah, I believe you.
Gunnar with a double kill gets the kill on Chris Lock.
Where was
the
where
tips
was
are
this?
coming out too. My
Where did
goodness.
this happen? Can we click on Bounty Hunter's profile? All right, Gunner's bottom. It must have been bottom. I'm sorry, I was distracted, guys. I have no idea what happened the last minute.
It's fine. It's fine. So right now, Zoomers collecting a couple of these kills. Terrorblade currently top of that net worth, followed shortly by Gunnar, and then Whisper, as expected, playing the Doom.
Well, and not just Doom, but he's also maxed out Devour. He's got 3 points in it already. So normally you don't want to do this because it basically forgoes your lane being effective. But when you're able to get this much farm, it's not that bad, I guess. Also, you get towards a better neutral ability a little bit quicker. And he's been able to pick up the Satyr Tormentor, which gives him HP regen. Something that we used to see like at level 1 back in the day on Doom, which was just kind of abusive. So he's not going to use it offensively very much, but it's just like he's got a free ring of health. Dude's regenerating 20 HP per second right now, which means that he is not going to leave this lane unless there's a rotation from 1 to 2 supports, and then TB goes for the meta kill.
Monkeys. Body blocking Hector a little bit. Has the lasso. We'll get the drag back. And Gunner's going to hop on in. He would like to grab that kill, but it is going to be Monkeys who collects.
Cool. Good rotation. Invis is grabbed. Radiant had vision of the ward spot. Dire team did not. So, in fact, they have vision of both runes.
Uh-oh.
Whisper
in the bottom lane. Gunner is just so mobile this game. He is everywhere. He's in the tree. He's literally the predator. He's in the trees. Now Schofield tries to turn around. They don't have anything to cancel out the TP, though, so it's going to survive.
That's smart. Stun got used in the other lane, so, or for the initial kill, so. Boundless Strike, very long cooldown ability here. So let's see what Crystal tries to do. He's got phase boots, he's got 1 Wraithband wand, just normal early fighting items. They get a spot on him.
Frostbite, the track. Husky's coming in hot though, followed with the Boundless. Whisper turns back around, they'll get the Doom off on the Monkey King. This should result in a kill. Husky not having much mana left, yeah. The Hadouken comes out, and that's a dead Gunner, and it's looking like a dead Husky too, so he walks right into Schofield. They'll let Crystal get the final hit.
That is very good. Losing the CM, not a big deal, but double track kills like that with 3 heroes nearby. That's some good gold for Chris Luck. And that's going to catapult him towards a drum now. He's got 1,000 gold in the bank. He's almost there already.
A smart little cat man with his investments for sure.
Ocean stole track though.
They share my form, but not my calling.
Difficult to protect against track being stolen as bounty. You usually have to like spam invis or something like that. With that said, can they make the kill happen? I'm not sure, but and what's more likely to happen is they'll track somebody, get the kill, and steal the spell to finish the kill. So I don't expect him to get more than maybe 1 track kill here, but if he does, it would be good. Aha, track wasted, sucker. 200 mana, that's never coming back.
Nothing
They wanna pressure
personnel,
Sammy.
kid.
Absolutely. Sammy's gonna have to go jungle now, most likely. It's a little bit too scary. Doom is almost off cooldown, so that's what he's worried about. And Hector is back to jungle. And his net worth is not the greatest, but it's okay. And nobody likes Wraithbands anymore. What happened?
Good question to ask the panel later on. I heard them talking about it earlier today when we were doing sound check. I can give you some insight. They do have vision over of Chris Luck here, so they are prepared. The tracks are being thrown out. Do they make anything happen, though, I guess is the question.
The track on Monkey is actually a really big deal, though. Because it's going to make sure that if he does a rotation, that he's not going to be there for those ganks. And he's been in quite a few ganks already. So just having vision of him is pretty cool. I think they're expecting a dive on Chris Luck here. That's why they're smoking here. Or they're zipping all the way top to kill Batrider. Either
he's got his own track on himself, too,
viable.
but... Looks like they're going top.
Looks like probably Batrider kill. If they can. A little hard right now with Firefly, but if they get in here at this moment, Chris Luck TP, everyone fights, I guess.
Oh, well, open up the fight with jumping on Husky. Fissure being thrown out, a little bit of Hadouken. Nice flame break, though. Husky, very tanky, does have a way to stay alive a little bit longer. There's the hit on the back lines. This fight's totally split up. They go in for the Echo Slam. They'll be able to go take down one. Can they get another, though, is the question. Stinger caught over here on the side, and I hear a lasso somewhere, but Gunner fighting his way through. Sammy Boy getting a double kill. He's going to be able to go and just save himself using that Thunder. The Doom comes out, though, as they turn back around, start fighting with Gunner, but there's just too much damage when they're sitting in that Wukong's command. Whisper trying to just get denied. He's not going to be able to do it. Hector just back hitting creeps.
Hitting creeps.
What else can he do, though?
It's the classic Hector hitting creeps. If that Doom would have came out a fraction of a second earlier, the fight's very different. Good Sunder, though, to help keep the Monkey alive, because the Monkey had like way more fight impact at this point in the game than a Terrorblade does. So, but kind of a cool fight. The Echo Slam was excellent. It would have gone way bad for Beast Coast otherwise, if not for that. But great play by the Zoomers. 1200 gold towards the blink on Earthshaker. He's not that far away. He's making his way, not downtown, but towards the blink dagger.
Ooh, a pop culture reference from Purge. I like it. It's a really
I
old
do
one, but I'll take it.
Consume pop culture. You can't say making my way without having that song appear in your mind. Am I wrong? Was it in your mind when I said it?
No, I definitely heard all the piano keys too. The do 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 do. You know, I
Okay.
can't sing it because I don't want to, get us in trouble here with DMCA. But I can dig some Vanessa Carlton for sure.
Yeah, you knew her name. I didn't know her name. Damn.
You didn't have
I
to
know it
admit
now,
that
though.
either.
Once you said it, I recognized it, but I was embarrassed.
Well, everybody thinks that clip from what was that movie, White Girls, with Terry Crews singing in the car, jamming out. Have I gone too far in the pop culture references?
I have not consumed that pop culture. No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think that last fight, though, especially the way they split it up, was just so well done coming out from the side of the Zoomers. Having, the two supports on the high ground and then the two cores on the low ground made it so that they couldn't take a very synergistic fight. So,
Yeah.
Arcane offering.
big ups for that.
Undying spotting them enemies as dead eyes.
Well, I hope they're not living eyes. That'd be terrifying.
Is it? Is it more terrifying? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Why would
It's
he
just like
have
a
someone's
strong-
living eyes when he's a dead zombie? That means like, that's some necromancy stuff going on, dude.
It's like Pudge. Basic Pudge takes bodies
Yeah.
and puts them on himself or eats. I don't know.
Oh
Pudge is a
no,
weird guy.
Stinger. Lasso's gonna get used the drag back. There's no way that he survives this. But on the flip side, Lasso down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now he jungles. Jungle and snipe couriers. It was a good kill though. Perfect flame break there to get the lasso. You can tell he has lots of time on the hero.
Oh yes. Another track being tossed out. A little surprised about this, but of course Schofield nearby. Drums are gonna get popped, chasing after Husky. Monkeys running away. They know that lasso's down. And look at
Isn't it
this
just
Whisper
gonna
and
die?
Schofield trying to come back in. He might actually, although the rest of the team is here. They get the fissure up, but now Chris Luck is stuck and just right in from the side. Ocean coming through with a Fade Bolt. Cleans them up. The rest of the team just not in position for that fight. Unless you're
I
on the side of the Zoomers.
I cannot believe that he hit Undying there. I'm just like, what? What are you doing, man? Come on. Like, I get that Lasso was down and he knew that, but that was still really dangerous. Especially that behind enemy lines. Not impressed by the bounty so far, but maybe it'll change.
I think that goes differently if the team was in position. I think Schofield just finished the Blink Dagger, and I think he didn't have it just yet. But Blink Dagger's also up and running over here for Monkeys, so it'll be the battle of the initiation, counter-initiation for sure now. Hector's still hitting creeps, doing what Hector does best. Sammy also hitting creeps, though. 8.6k net worth.
Yep, he's farming quite well. Doom's Blink is definitely the bigger one. Interesting, he hasn't got a single point in Inferno Blade, opting instead for even more Devour Gold, but yeah, Stanjin Yasha the pickup for TB. He should just buy items that make him pretty effective regardless of being doomed, I think. Because he is going to be the doom target almost every time.
Again?
One little slap on the butt. Oh, there it is. They used everything, and boy did he die. Doomed.
Well, that's
freezing field.
what you want to
Echoes.
do, though.
Yep.
Lasso pulling back on Chris Luck into the Wukongs. No one wants to stand in that. Chris Luck, he just can't survive long enough. Not when there's that much damage. So.
Yeah. It's unfortunate he didn't play safer for another like 4 seconds or something, because if that initiation happens as the rest of his team shifts over, they can maybe get a return kill. But the 16-minute Manta. That's what happens when you rush the naked Manta.
5 minutes earlier here.
So I think the reason that he's not buying Wraith Bands is because he's not really fighting much anyways. Usually you want to buy like items like that because they increase your raw HP a little bit. They give you more armor, but he just doesn't really care that much. He just buys like Ironwood branches, gets the fast Yasha, and it's about as efficient. Because, you know, basically Wraith Bands have been nerfed quite a bit. So I guess that's why he feels justified going straight into those quick items. Like, it is faster technically. Is he stronger right now than the average Spectre is? Probably not, actually. Not by much. Because he doesn't have Wraith Bands. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think that's what you started
records.
with and you ended with, so. There's a Ring of Aquila picked up, though, found by Schofield. Be a nice
There you go.
item.
That's why you don't buy Wraith Bands, because you're just gonna drop a neutral item anyways. That has one in it.
Ooh.
JK, he's gonna use Iron Talon most of the time. Never mind. Gets
Never
cleared
mind.
instantly.
You know nothing. You have no power here, Purge.
Illusion.
BKB
Surprised
rush
that
for
we're
Bounty Hunter now. Sorry, go ahead.
I was literally about to say, I was like, you know, I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen a little bit more activity coming out from this bounty hunter, considering he is the tempo hero and should be moving around with the rest of his team. But I think the BKB maybe is necessary before he starts to go back in. Not the
And this-
greatest at farming, but
It's not easy for him to get ganks off either, is the other issue, because Bounty Hunter does do a good amount of damage, but he's better as like a weave in and out type hero, kind of like Weaver. And I mean to, like, you jump in the fight, you do a little damage, you back out, and then you come back in again to abuse your low cooldowns. With
he's
high
a
movement speed.
skirmisher.
A skirmisher is a great way to describe it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's scrappy, in and out. Like,
But
you said.
he's not good at like showing up and getting a kill, other than the fact that he adds some damage and track hold is good. Like, who's gonna set up the kills with him? It has to be like a Doom or CM plus Earthshaker. But it can't just be Earthshaker, and it can't just be CM, because together he doesn't have as much damage as like a typical Spirit type hero. So that's why we don't see Bounty Hunter in the mid lane as much, because it doesn't quite fit in the same ways. It still can be good, and maybe still will be good here, but we'll see.
Radiant are scanning.
Smoke on smoke action over here in the mid lane. They have vision on the bounty hunter, and again, Chris Luck, he's the #1 target. They dropped quite a bit on him though to get this kill. No more Wukongs. They might want to re-engage. I hear a Doom though over on the side. Oh boy, it's a core for core action. They take down Sammy Boy again, using everything in the kitchen sink for the most part. As they go, they'll take kill over onto Stinger. Schofield should be able to TP out, but what does he steal there?
That was
Fissure?
cool. Yeah, that was a cool play by Monkeys to put. He knew it wasn't going to stun him, but it was going to push him slightly closer to the rest of his team, who could maybe get the disable off. Getting Fissure stolen was kind of a big deal, but ultimately Beast Coast is going to be happy. They lost CM, they lost the bounty, but they killed the enemy's carry, and their carry is still farming safely. So these trades are actually going all right for Beast Coast. Because like Doom is like the scariest shit to deal with as a TB. It is such a hard counter. It like completely changes the hero. He's gonna probably need to buy Lincolns at some point, but they're just doing a great job finding exactly where he is in all these engagements.
What does Terrorblade have for items currently?
He had SNY earlier,
Okay.
possibly
Oh, there we go.
yeah, working next item. He's getting towards Butterfly, which is gonna help.
They don't have Echo Slam. They have Haunt Up.
Is under attack.
Oh
It's a
no.
good choice, because they just used all their ultimates to kill him, right? Now that they can just go take Roche, and it's
they see
really
Chris.
hard for Beast Coast to contest.
Oh, over on the side, though, Schofield, there's going to be the Haunt. They're jumping in. They're trying to see just how low this Roche is. And on the back line, Sammy Boy trying to chip away, and he manages to go. They get the kill on Chris Luck, but Sammy Boy himself going to fall as now Hector moving out, trying to get built, but he's going to get dragged right back in again by Monkeys. Go over into the Stomp Whispers here, though. They're checking on this Roche. It's getting so low. Gunner, he's just focusing all of his attention over to it. Gunner's going to be able to go grab up that Aegis. They'll take down Whisper. They take down Hector. And it's a great fight, it seems, for the side of the Zoomers. They're not even done. They see a Crystal Maiden and they say, well, Ocean will take it. Schofield now. Oh, Schofield, you are in a world of hurt, my friend. You are not getting out of this one. Even getting hit with
Yep.
Ocean, hit by his
Dire's
own
middle
fissure.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, the Fissure steal is a really big deal. Earthshaker initiated, he almost instantly got caught by Ocean, both Fissure and Telekinesis, so his impact was rough in the beginning of the fight. Them even killing Terrorblade was good, but after that, it was so hard for them to contest. As soon as Gunner grabbed the Aegis, the fight was basically over, and it was going to go one-sided.
I like how Gunner had his eyes on the prize that whole fight too. Everyone else is fighting. Gunner just keeps whacking away over at Roshan.
Yep.
Why won't you die? Yeah, here we go. Get that replay back. Look at that. That instant response and the fissures. So good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I wonder if Sammy Boy could have sundered there. I'm not sure. It looked like there was maybe an option, but still got cleared up. The last though back, the nukes, they're standing in fire the whole time. The tomb is literally untouched for like 40 seconds here. They were going to lose that fight.
Are scanning.
Fissure's almost gone, so one advantage for Zoomers is about to go away.
I'm sure he'll steal something else though, knowing the way that Ocean plays this Rubik.
Of
He's been
course, but,
so
like,
impactful
Fissure,
in like all of the games that we've seen though.
Yeah, he has. He's done a really good job. Fissure is the best skill though to steal, other than maybe like Doom potentially. Nothing is going to be better than that. Fissure is incredible. Great range. The stun duration is amplified heavily by Arcane Supremacy, so it's going to be like once it's maxed out, it's going to be like a 2.5 second AOE stun on like a 15-second cooldown, which is really good.
Yeah, he's literally the anything you can do, I can do better mage at this point.
He is,
With
yeah.
that Arcane Supremacy, the way that they reworked that. So, man, remember when it
Manta's
was null field?
I do. It was pretty boring. Remember when it used to not be toggleable and it was literally just like magic resistance to your team?
Yep, even more boring.
Extremely boring. But against the right lineup, it's kind of cool. And now Crystal Maiden has that, basically, with her talent tree. The Manta pickup on Gunner is kind of cool. I like it. Stops. You can get rid of track, get rid of frostbite. You can, if you are about to be doomed, you can Manta, and he doesn't necessarily know which one's the real one. So there's a lot of really good options that Manta provides here, and which is interesting because everybody kind of looked at Monkey King and said like, how is this guy going to function without Echo Saber? But Gunner's kind of showing that it's still possible. Like if you have the right lane matchup, it can work. And then you just need to still buy like generic attack speed items, and more importantly, you have to utilize your skills in good ways. And it's not always easy to do that with Monkey King. That's kind of why people rely on like Shadow Blade sometimes or ulting from trees. But because they're coordinated well on 4 zoomers, they're making the hero look completely viable. He's done a good job so far.
It's rare recently that I've seen a game where Gunner's playing the Monkey King and he doesn't impress. I think we saw the 4 zoomers on the second day of the tournament, and he was very impressive. I forget what they were paired up with.
Well, it's nearly Gem Hero.
It was like him and Ocean. Him and Ocean were like playing just incredible together with like, yeah, it was he was on the Earth Spirit, right? The Earth Spirit, because he was following Sammy Boy around too. So every time they tried to jump on Sammy Boy, Ocean would just be there, and he would they just turn everything right around. It was
right.
so
the silence is against Storm, I think. Is that the game you're referring to?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So one thing that's really hurt Beast Coast though is their BKB delays here. Chris Luck's BKB has been quite delayed, and Doom did buy a Blink Dagger, so he's doing relatively fine, but his BKB is almost finished. This will make their next engagements a lot more effective. They won't have to worry about like Rubik stuns or Bat Rider damage as much, which is nice. Oh, there it is, my favorite courier.
There's 2 of them in this game.
That's the base model right there. It's not adorable.
Oh, he's just a little sea tortoise. Whoa,
Yeah.
That's not a tortoise. Ah.
The cutest courier.
Really? You
Are there
think
2
he's
in
the
this game?
cutest? Yeah, there's a War
It's my
Turtle on the
favorite,
other
yeah.
side too.
Oh, okay.
There's Husky's
Oh.
Husky. I named that in my because that's is that a TI courier? I forget. The Weebly?
I don't know.
I think so,
that what it
right?
is?
It's like a
I don't even-
compendium or something. I named
I
mine
don't wanna know
Kawaii
what that one is.
Sugoi-chan because it looks like.
Okay.
See, there's the other one.
Yeah,
There's
that
the
one's a
other
very
little-
high level version. Some of them have like more prominent cannons. There's a blue one, there's a green one, there's a red one. It's literally got 25 different styles. It is wonderful.
So which
the
one do
old-
you rock?
I think I have a common one in the rotation and a moderately busy but not extremely busy blue one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's got like some things on it. It's probably like style like 12 or something out of 25.
That means nothing to me.
It should. Style 1 is the base model. Style 25 is that red one with like that looks like a boat.
Oh, that is
like
the gunboat turtle is the highest level one of that courier.
that red one is like definitely one of the top level ones for sure.
Will it
for
show us if we click on the little magnifying glass? What
Uh,
level it is?
yes, 16 out of 17. There it is. He's
Oh,
got so
okay.
many. He's got most of them unlocked.
Are you
17
jealous?
cells.
You sound a little jealous.
No, you could just buy them. I mean, I just choose not to buy them. Is that weird? The final style
No.
is like all gold. It doesn't look good, but
Somebody
there's a
worked
reason
hard
it's
on that courier purge. How are you gonna just
Oh,
say
yeah,
like,
I
oh, it
think it's
doesn't
a
look
great-
good at the high level?
dude, don't tell me that you haven't seen like a gold immortal and been like, that legitimately looks worse than the colored one. Am I wrong? Like the Lena immortal, the red one, the Pudge, same thing. The Pudge like arm, that one, it's like red, it fits this color scheme, and then all of a sudden it's just gold. And they have to like tone it down so it's not as gold, because otherwise it's just like, it's a gaudy.
This
Am I
poor
wrong?
dog. This poor dog. His
What's wrong
cat
with
friend is dead and
Oh,
is
his cat friend
carrying
is
him.
dead.
Yeah.
Is that why he can fly? 'Cause it was
Yes, that's why
some-
he's flying, because the cat is dead and he's picking up the dodge.
Who killed the cat? Was it the dog?
I don't know. Maybe he's out for vengeance. Maybe that's why he became a courier in the game of Dota 2, because he and his friend were just out for a little walk one day. His cat friend got murdered, and then he was like, I have to be a courier now. We have to be out for blood.
That makes a lot of sense. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, he looks pretty murderous, right? He's got the crazy eyes. But looks like we're still waiting for Sammy Boy to reconnect here. Hopefully, it's not having some internet outage issues, because that would be very unfortunate. He's doing quite well in this game.
Do you see what Gunnar had queued up on his items? I don't want to talk about Undying.
I did not see what Gunnar had queued up. What does he have?
The original Echo Saber for Monkey King, the Scotty. It's actually pretty sick, this game, really, because it's not just about the slow now, it's about the debuff, lower regen, and against Spectre that sounds very good to me, and against Doom that sounds very good to me. All these melee heroes, 4 melee heroes, and they got a Monkey King. That's beautiful.
Gunnar's having a great game too, so this could be going even better for him very soon.
Like, his net worth is the same as the Spectre's, and he doesn't have any farming items. That's impressive.
Who are we more afraid of with looking at, they're pretty much neck and neck for the most part, right? Between the Terrorblade and the Spectre. Who is scarier, though, with that net worth?
I would say Spectre, just because Terrorblade is so countered by Doom. That's like the most important thing, especially if the fight starts without him getting meta off. Like, Spectre or Terrorblade is effectively useless. But if Spectre gets initiated on first, he can always haunt and jump somewhere, because it's very difficult to chain burst him.
Oh my god, I didn't know that they had a chicken tied to the back of Bounty Hunter.
I did not know this either. What is this? Is this new? It's supposed to be a new set.
I don't think it's a new set. Hunter's Horde.
Is there always? No, yeah, it's that thing.
Heartless Hunt. Foul. Yikes.
Okay.
Yikes, dude.
The ambient effect is the chicken moving on your back. It's got
What do we gotta
particle
do
effects.
to free? What was
It's a
it? The thing
chicken.
that they did every TI? I know it's a chicken. Thank you.
It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute.
It's just because of his big eyes. You like it. That's why. Is he crying?
like
Is that
his-
supposed to be tears?
I think those are giant tears
Oh
to
my
express how
word.
distressed he is.
Well, they used to kidnap the scuttling Scotties every year, right?
I suppose.
That
it's
used to be the
similar.
thing where you'd have the bounty hunter sitting next to the penguin. My favorite courier, scuttling
who put it-
Scotty.
Oh god, that one's so ugly. Who put the
don't
bounty on a
what?
chicken? Are you talking about the penguin with the 3 balloons?
Yeah, that one's so cute. What are you talking about?
Are we talking about the same courier?
Yes, we are talking about the same courier.
It
I
is-
like
it is-
penguins. I like penguinos.
Look, I'm not saying that the artist that made it is bad at art, but the polygons are very clear.
Wow.
And I think it was like it might have been, it came in, I think it went in with like a ticket or something. I remember when I was
It did
playing on
come in
Zephyr,
with a ticket. It was a
Aosin
Nexon,
like,
I believe.
I use this courier because it's the ugliest thing. He said something
just-
like that to me.
Oh my god. Wow. I actually
Like,
know the
penguins
person
are
who
cute.
designed it too.
Like, I'm not saying that they weren't restricted by polygons or something, but I don't think that courier's that cute, that's all.
Wow. Rude. Very rude. Very disappointed
it's
in
a
you,
big-
Purge.
It's fine. I hope they're not watching. But I'm sure shit like that happens all the time.
Our observer's so excited. It's like, oh, thank God, Sammy Boy reconnected. We don't have to listen to this nonsense anymore.
Oh, thank God there were 10 couriers in this game to talk about. My God,
Thank
what
God.
would we have done if there were only 2?
I was going to start teaching you Spanish, dude. We're reaching that point. Teach you how to say your weatherman routine in Spanish. That would have been great. South American fans would have loved that.
Way too complicated.
It's
I
really
would have been
hot.
like, esto, mira aquí, esto, bueno.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Burge.
Thank you.
All right, we're back in though. Back to the action. Back to Hector farming nonstop. All things are right in the universe. Ooh, Hector walks right into Husky there. He should have seen him, right? I guess he didn't see the rest of the team. And Schofield hiding off in the corner, blinks out. They do have a
Instant kill
gem on
sword.
monkeys, right?
Yep. Track
Purge is off
is
the
now
track.
gone. good luck fighting in this area. The power of Gem and Batrider and mobility. Now they can't even get close. They can't even see him coming. Oh, he did do some damage.
Did that hit? Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah, it
did
did.
that hit Schofield? Right on the butt.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I don't think they knew he was there. Otherwise, Gunnar would have jumped in earlier. But
Mhm.
Tier 2's dead. Outpost is theirs. This side of the map is going to be theirs for a long time.
Well, the BKB did just get finished up on the Doom, but I really think that they have to wait until Chris Luck has his own BKB at this rate. It just seems like he hasn't had the impact that they were hoping, and the CC has just been a huge problem for him.
Yeah, I think if they wanted the bounty to work as a mid roll, they needed heroes that were better at fighting early, basically, or ones that didn't necessarily have really long cooldowns, and that is basically not their draft. So the pick has felt very awkward because he did run around and try to make some stuff happen, but it was like just him by himself. And against good players, he's not going to get these like easy solo kills. So
I think he
like,
realizes that
good luck.
now. It's been very difficult for him, especially because he got jumped in mid, what, 2 to 3 times with the lasso? Monkeys was just waiting. They had the sentries down.
It's true. Yeah, and
not
some of the
super
fights they did bottom. Yeah, it isn't.
So what is the opportune moment for Beast Coast to make things happen? Again, we talked about the BKBs being a big part of this, but
Oh no. Another
that always
observer
feels
dead.
so bad.
What is the best part? Wait until Zoomers overextends. They're gonna stay pretty grouped like this because they know that that any lasso grab they have should be a dead hero, but they can't even separate Spectre that much either, which is kind of tough. But at least they're pressuring out bot. There's just like way less tower control on Beast Coast.
Other smoke coming into play as they start making their way to the bottom. They realize that's where they have to be playing at this time.
They're gonna try to get. They think Spectre is gonna be down here probably, because usually Spectre will play separate from the rest of the team. So they assume Beast Coast would be sitting by their tier 2. It's kind of opposite now though.
Stinger and Whisper.
This is perfect for Beast.
Oh, they jump in though. They go. Oh, there's not
An
actually
illusion.
there. It's an illusion. What a disaster. They'll chase back here. Whisper showing off that BKB Ocean. They be able to go get the track off. They get a kill. Husky on the back line. His courier gets taken down, but they'll be able to go take out Schofield. Hector looking around, can't seem to find anything else though, as Gunner's hopping around left and right, trying to finish up, trying to get this kill on Husky.
Oh.
The stop on the Doom though coming out, like you said, this time only over onto Gunner, and they still back themselves away. They're hunting, they're trying to keep Husky alive, but I'm not sure Hector, he's taking too much damage. It didn't matter that they got the Doom off. They still managed to keep Gunner alive and kicking, as Chris Luck will be the next to fall. And Whisper trying to run away. The blink forward, though, coming out from Sammy. Drops the Yules. Boundless comes through, and it's Sammy Boy with a triple kill.
I think that fight is on Chris Luck, actually. He wanted to kill that Undyne, and he was so close, but the Undyne was so super fast. Does he have drum or something? What is Undyne carrying? I don't know why he was so
Just
quick.
Trankles.
I guess
Their
Trankles
drums
must
on
have
the
kicked
other.
in. Yeah,
on
he
others
must
in
have
the
gotten
team,
hit by drums or
Yeah,
something, because he was
drums.
just too fast. Chris Luck could not catch up to him, didn't get this easy kill, and then when we look back over at the rest of the fight, Monkey King gets a kill. But imagine if Chris Luck is there
Schofield.
instead. If Chris Luck is there beating on Gunner while he's doomed, maybe they kill Gunner, then Spectre lives, then the rest of the team fight could go good. But Scotty Manta, he's so tanky. And all he needs to do is get 4 hits before he starts getting lifesteal, and he's gonna outlast people like Spectre.
Well, Butterfly's completed now for Sammy Boy, so he's gonna be pretty happy. And I mean, they're all very happy on the side of Zoomers currently. They used the Doom on their core, and it didn't even matter. Very scary if you're a Beast Coast. And right now, expects the dagger gets stolen. They frostbite over onto Gunner, just shakes it off.
Chris Luck is not farmed. He has not trans.
Oh, the Haunt comes
Could
out
happen,
though over
so
the mid lane. They're gonna be able to go and grab Ocean. Whisper jumping forward has the stomp. Be able to go take down Ocean. They go
This is good.
and drop the Monkey King ultimate. Throw out a track. I hear a drag though over on the side. Yup, again, it looks like Chris Luck in for some trouble. But they split up the fight very nicely. He's facing off on the back lines with Husky and Monkeys. They're still gonna be able to try to fight here with Gunner, but the BKB comes out, and Hector, he's gotta maybe run away, but the Echo Slam comes out from Schofield. It's beautiful, but where's the follow-up? up. Where's the damage? Another fissure being thrown out, but they're just so tanky. They'll still be able to get a double kill on monkeys.
They're all just so tanky, and there's not enough damage on Beast Coast. The Echo Slam was great, but he wasn't able to get another stun off in time. Okay.
Okay.
He's got this
All
kill at
right.
least.
There's a consolation prize. They managed to get the kill,
Yes.
but
There's a lot of gold for him.
Dire's middle tower
But
is
everyone's
under
having
attack.
trouble here.
Dire's
Like,
middle
they're not
tower
even
has
close to
fallen.
having solutions against Terrorblade, for example.
Whisper, stomp over here onto monkeys. He's taking so much damage. Husky also coming in. That is a dead doom.
Another good
Dire's
gank.
bottom tower is under attack.
So one guy that's doing well on their team, basically. Feels like it's really hard for Spectre to do his job this game. Like, Spectre normally is a strong hero because he's got lots of HP. He does very good damage. Does very good damage, but most importantly, that like he's gonna kill them first. Almost usually, a lot of heroes. But because Terrorblade has Thunder, and because Monkey King has Jingu, like Spectre actually just doesn't win these fights, and he doesn't farm faster. He normally just like slowly stays alive and has good team fight, but everybody on Zoomers is able to stay alive through Haunt, no problem. So it just feels like Hector is really limited in what he can do.
It doesn't feel like he's very efficient in this game. Not because of any of his actions that he's done, but like you said, they just have so much lifesteal and options.
Yep. Watch for that Echo Slam again. He's gonna back away from the TB illusions. Gunner's gonna fight Hector here. It looks a little rough for Gunner. Perfect stun timing. And here comes the clumping. That was a Yules from
So
Bat
pretty.
Rider, I think.
But yes.
Bounty.
Perfectly done there.
And I want to point out the fact, Zoomers, they did what they do best again. They split up that fight. You had 3 different directions going on. How are you supposed to focus down? And, you know, it was a beautiful Echo Slam, but they needed more damage. They also needed people to be closer and be at higher health. And Zoomers, again, they just Delta split perfectly.
Yep.
So it's so hard for them to get things done.
Yeah, it is pretty tough. And it's only going to get worse if they keep getting farther and farther behind in net worth. Satanic Butterfly on TB. TB doesn't die this game outside of like Magic Burst or Doom.
Dire's
Like they've been able to buy TB so much time actually. They're scouting to see if Roche shows up, which it is.
I mean, they've got the Echo Slam back up. They've got all their ultimates back up on the side of Beast Coast, but I'm not convinced that they can do what they need at this
Radiant's
point in
bottom
time with the
tower is
items
under
that they
attack.
have.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Their lineup is definitely missing some stuff. The first 4 picks definitely left them a little vulnerable. He's beginning to work on an MKB. I would normally be excited and love to talk about whatever item he's buying, but damn. Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. He's only got 11k net worth.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's Abyssal on the way for Monkey King. Interesting choice.
He's got some freedom here with his what he'd like. He is doing quite well. Octarine Core completed on Monkeys. I'd like to point out, Monkeys hasn't died once. You don't let Monkeys have
that's a good
Bat
sign.
Rider, in my opinion. You don't let this team have Bat Rider.
Yeah, maybe so. Or you pick bat counters in lane.
I don't even know
there
how
aren't-
much that does,
there
though.
aren't
Like,
really-
Monkeys is so good at this hero.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's played a lot of the counters. Not that there's not really a lot of like heroes that just straight up kill Bat Rider easily. It's more like you deal better with Napalm is usually how it ends up working. Dude, and Gunner got the Orb of whatever thingy. What's it called again? Bladestone?
Destruction.
Orb of Destruction? Dang it. That's going to slow for 25%, and he's got Scotty. It's actually insane that he got that this game.
It's going to be
Orb of
very
Destruction-
hard to run away from him, that's for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy moly!
Oh, come on, Schofield. You've ruined it.
Damn thought shocking.
Going to burn out there! Going to burn out there!
I hate life.
All right.
Oof.
This was over before it started.
The maggots clean you.
They're unpausing without Sammy Boy.
Is there a time
okay.
limit or something?
I would assume that we would have seen something
Radiant's
from an
bottom
admin,
tower
but
is under attack.
perhaps we aren't seeing it? I don't know.
Considering that they're continuing to play and there already
I
was
would
a pause
assume
for pretty
they
long,
ran
I
out.
am not.
Yeah.
This is probably a yeah. which is completely reasonable, to be honest.
Yep. That's why the rules are there. Ooh, free Manta style for Sammy Boy. Too bad he's not here to appreciate it. We'll grab it anyways.
That's fine. Undyne will just stand in a tree and then cast 2 when the fight starts.
Yeah. Perfectly reasonable. Man,
Radiant's
Whispers.
bottom tower
I mean,
is
he
under
is a
attack.
Doom, but he's got quite
You're
a
gonna
lot
say
going on
farmed?
for himself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done a really good job getting net worth this game. All that just to get a range creep
Dire's
last
top
hit.
tower is under
Those are
attack.
value purge.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I like how Zoomers is not backing down. They're pushing. They're going for this. Who the fuck's who's playing him? I don't even know.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Whoever's
gotta be
standing,
Husky.
probably Husky, considering he's just
That's
standing there and looking at him with adoring eyes. Yeah, they don't care. They know that they're strong. They know it's going to be very difficult for them to go after them, so they'll just continue. They'll take themselves a whole.
Dire's top
that over there?
barracks has fallen.
Okay. So the pause limit's 10 minutes is what we're being told. So we've been paused for over 10 minutes, and that doesn't happen too often in pro games these days. Actually, a
It's
new
usually
item
the South
record.
American teams
Yeah. Okay.
that are paused. But yeah, the Holy Locket pickup, that's really nice for Undying and Soul Rip.
Yeah, this is like the only
Uh-oh.
person, like the only itemization
Uh-oh.
I've encountered with it. Oh.
All right. All right. Heals up, holding in place right now, but the Haunt comes out. Hector surviving a little bit longer, does get pulled back in. That's a nice fissure though. Oh, the Echo Slip coming out from Schofield. Are they going to be able to do anything with this though? On the back lines, they go. They do about the Rubik Husky will be next to fall. They are taking that Crystal Field, just trying to first one down on the back line. So Chris Woods, he can't stand toe to toe to Gunner and Sammy Boy. Monkeys though, looks like he's going to get stunned up. They need one more hit. The Thunder comes out though. They'll keep him alive. I'm not sure if Sammy would have done that in any other circumstance if he were actually here. But the jump for it again, Gunner, he's hunting. He wants this. A nice frostbite will hold him into place a little bit longer. Ocean still standing nearby. Crystal Maiden will fall. Gunner, he's man fighting everyone. That'll be the Aegis down though. Monkey's blinking forward, looking for the opening. Again, the Yules will get used over here on the Spectre as Gunner gets back up. The frostbite pops the Manta. He's trying to go back in. The fissure coming out from Scope. A nice stomp coming out from Whisper. Buys them just a little bit more time, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to force them away. They've used everything already. Again, Yules coming out. Schofield looking for the opening. They go and they hold Monkeys into place, but on the back line, somebody needs to help Hector. The loose Stinger. Are they going to keep the Spectre alive? It looks like she's going to be able to run away, but they're just relentless. Purge still going in. Whisper hoping they can find another Sunder comes out, keeping Gunner alive. They know that Big Daddy Gunner is the one that they have to keep alive and kicking here as Hector makes his way over, but he's going to get hit by Gunner. He needs to get out of there immediately. This is not what back up. Whisper jumping forward though with the stop. Saves him just a little bit longer. Gunner chasing after Whisper. Hector slowing him down a little bit with the Diffusal Blade. In comes Chris Luck trying to find some more. Soul Rip coming out from Husky. Keeps him alive. BKB comes out. Chris Lucky's trying to man fight him, but they'll go and they drop the Monkey King ulti yet again. Chris Luck forced to run away despite having the BKB up. Gunner, he wants this kill. He wants to take down this assassin. He gets it. He's dominating. And they go in on Whisper once again. They made so much time, but you know, it's just not enough.
Wow, Sammy Boy, MVP of that fight, without a doubt. What a player, dude.
What a
Well,
fight.